Hey guys, we're here on page 13 of the book, and we have what's called a duet. Make sure you read the book for the definition of what duet is, because it's an important music word. Remember that in a duet, you are only going to play one part at a time. So if you're playing part one, you get to ignore that part two even exists. And if you're playing part two, you never look at part one. All right. That can be a little confusing because there are many more notes than are yours to have to deal with. But once you know where to look, then you'll be fine. Remember, the key to reading is knowing where to look. So if we're taking a look at Au Clair de la Lune, it is a French folk song. And so let's take a look at part one. I want to call your attention. Remember, we always do the which of these things is not like the other. Thank you very much, Sesame Street. We always try to see what's the same and what's different. A careful look at all four of these lines will tell you that lines 1, 2, and 4 are exactly the same. We have a different part in line 3. This is a pattern song of A, A, B, A. That means that if you learn the A part, then all you have to learn is the B part, and then you can play the whole song. If all you ever do is play the whole song, you may need to practice the B part slightly more because that's the part you haven't practiced as much just because of how the song is written. There is an amazing practice tip at the bottom, and so you really, really need to take a look and see the difference between wasting time and consistently focusing time, because they are two different things. All right. A careful look also will show you that the rhythm is exactly the same among all four lines. This is not nearly as odd as you may think. And it's not something that people wouldn't go, oh my gosh, the rhythm is exactly the same. How boring is that? And usually most people won't really recognize it, but it might make the song feel more I don't know, balanced all the way through. So if you're looking for writing a melody, maybe keeping elements of the rhythm the same could be helpful. We're only going to take a look at part one right now, and we'll take a look at part two in a different video. That way you can work on playing it. All right, part one starts on C. Remember to keep space for a mouse between the bottom of the neck of the guitar and your left hand. And don't be getting that thumb all the way over the top. 1, 2, ready, here we go. C, oh, that was horrible. Let me start again. Whoops. 2, ready, and for sure. C, 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 D, E, D, C, E, D, D, C, 2, 3. The next line's the same. C, 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 D, E, D, C, E, D, D, C, 2, 3. The third line. D, 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 A, D, C, B, A, G, 2. The last line. C, 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 D, E, D, C, E, D, D, C, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Make sure you get nice curved fingers. You're playing right on the tips so you get the very best tone. Thank you, and good luck.